Welcome to Action News on KGDY. I'm Dirk Hardthrottle.
And I'm Kelly Sunbeam. In today's top story, the secret identity of the mistress of the martial arts, Ninjasmine, may have been revealed.
Blurry photos from a surveillance camera at the Adventure City Mall appear to show the Queen of Kung Fu entering a vehicle with a license plate which was later traced to millionaire celebrity Pandora Park. The similarity between their overall build and height, along with her alliterative name, have been touted as further evidence in support of the claim.
Miss Park has denied the accusation and has scheduled a press conference to refute the claim, said the heiress to an international spice mercantile firm / supermodel.
It may be impossible to prove a negative, but I've never let the impossible stop me before.
Though Ninjasmine has often teamed up with fellow female martial artist Samurai Irene, the identity of the latter hero remains a complete mystery.
Several years ago, our own Kelly Sunbeam had an extended interview with Miss Park regarding the release of a new line of self-defense paprika for chefs traveling through dangerous territories. Using the latest in voice recognition software, I have compared these recordings and the recordings of Ninjasmine as she delivered a warning to Adventure City of a poisoned water main. The results are conclusive, and I'm proud to announce this exclusive finding for KGDY. Ninjasmine is...
We interrupt this story for some breaking news.
Shocked. I am shocked.
We take you now to Sam Sterling at Metrodelphia's super mega double secret maximum security prison, locally known as the Fortress of Impenetrability.
Hi, Kelly. The citizens of Metrodelphia should be alerted that there has been a breakout at the Fortress of Impenetrability. Two of Metrodelphia's most notorious gangsters, Boss McGillicuddy and his lead enforcer, Candy No-Neck, have managed to burrow out through a tunnel to their freedom. The investigation is still undergoing, but it appears they managed to break out using a combination of silverware from the prison cafeteria, improvised tools made in the prison machine shop, and a significant supply of high explosives left over from a previous breakout attempt.
Is there any news regarding the whereabouts of these dangerous escaped convicts?
Well, Dirk, our own Sally Simpson is riding along with the police who are in hot pursuit of these dangerous criminals. I expect we'll be hearing from her any moment.
Is there a reason you didn't accompany her in this pursuit, Sam?
I was briefly in the patrol car with Sally, Kelly, but she insisted she could handle that end of things, and, well, I can't be certain. It's possible that she pushed me out of the car.
Dirk, Kelly, are you there?
That sounds like our intrepid reporter, Sally Simpson. Sally, how goes the pursuit of Boss McGillicuddy and Candy No-Neck?
Not so well, Kelly. Through a series of events best left to be described at a later time, the two police officers I was accompanying departed the squad car to follow the fugitives on foot, ordering me to remain in the vehicle. Approximately 1 minute later, Boss McGillicuddy and Candy No-Neck broke into the patrol car and are currently using it to further their escape.
With you still in the car?
You's gutted and won, smart guy.
Sally, you've been kidnapped.
Again.
That's right, Buster. Any mook what tries to follow us, and the Demon Reporter is gonna get what for.
What for?
The boss doesn't much like it when people makes fun of his speech impediment, Missy. You may wish to think carefully about what you take exception to, elsewise I might find that I need to be unpleasant to you.
It's taking you to the hideout. Anyone tries to follow us, and you'll be swimming with a pair of shoes of a most concrete nature, see?
Sorry?
You're gonna want to assume that the word see is a rhetorical question. Elsewise, your own fate may match that of the police radio I hold in my delicate hands.
Oh dear, it looks like our star reporter, Sally Simpson, is in grave danger, from which she may not be able to extract herself.
We'll find out if she can, right after this. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Mom, what are you doing? Is that my dating profile?
It's your I'm not dating profile, and I can see why. This is boring.
You cannot put I had super speed on my profile.
The fastest woman alive has a love life that's going nowhere.
The only man who ever loved me was hit by a bus before I got my powers. This device means if I run fast enough, I can go back and save him.
But sometimes when you try to grab the brass ring, You might miss.
What do you mean, 1865?
The year, it's 1865.
That's not possible. The device was damaged. It needs a new microprocessor. You're an inventor. Can you fix it?
I think so. Just one question. What's a microprocessor?
She risked everything for love.
The time travel is draining your speed. If you don't go soon, you'll never be able to get back.
And now she's doing it again.
I can't go back.
Why?
Because you won't be there.
Centennial Pictures presents a story of love throughout the ages.
No matter how far into the past I run, there's always a future waiting for me.
Shannon Stardust and Richard Roberto star in Speed Dating, rated PG-13.
Hi, I'm the Brianator from Brianator Steakhouse. Last month, I told my teenage daughter a joke about 10,000 green ping pong balls. If you know that joke and you have a teenage daughter, you know what happened next. That's right, she rolled her eyes. And that got me to thinking, if I could use my heat vision while rolling my eyes, what new culinary treat could I offer you, my loyal customers? The answer? Rotisserie chicken. And it's some of the juiciest, tastiest chicken to ever hit your tongue. So come on down to Brianator Steakhouse. I can only roll my eyes for so long before I get dizzy, so there's a strict limit of 20 per day. Get 'em while you can. I'll be looking for you, but don't worry, I'll turn off the heat vision first.
And now over to Chopper James with the traffic.
Thanks, Kelly. The usual traffic backups are to be expected in the major routes into the city. There's a slight delay outside of the Psychics and Medium Fair where the emergency medical tactician has tried to stop the ghost of the author of Dracula.
What happened?
The Statmobile lost a wheel and Stoker got away. Back to you, Kelly.
And now the weather with retired superhero, the Countess of Clouds.
And lo, the winds of the city have for too long been idle and still. As requested by the Greater Metrodelphia Kite Flyers Local, I summon my powers to create a blustery afternoon. Hats and skirts are an unwise choice for the day, as the gusts, some up to 15 miles per hour, shall penetrate all corners of the city. Yet be wary, even those with the tightest of slacks, for this wind shall come from the north and pass through the enchanted pastry factory of Dr. Sweetenough. Thus, gird your stomachs to resist the diet-shredding aromas which shall pass unto the very streets. Find your inner strength and resist temptation. So let it be!
Now back to Sally Simpson, who is once again in dire peril. Sally, are you able to communicate? Are you all right?
I'm unhurt, Dirk. Thank you. However, my abductors, Boss McGillicuddy and Candy No-Neck, have forbade me to reveal information about our current whereabouts.
That's right, Hot Lips. You breathe one word about the location of our hideout, and I'll let Miss Candy here introduce you to just how strong those fancy cybernetics of hers have made her.
What fiendish plan has this master criminal devised, Sally?
I don't know, Kelly. Care to comment, Mr. McGillicuddy?
It's a simple plan, see? Candy and I are gonna lie low for a little bit until we can get somewhere the fuzz ain't so hot and bothered, see? And until such time, use is gonna be our security policy. Anyone comes looking for us and we'll drill you so full of holes I'll use what's left of you for a colander.
Oh, no. Listeners, this is very serious. We could only hope that one of the city's defenders, like Captain Goody or Lady Lightshow, arrives to save our intrepid reporter, Sally Simpson.
Don't worry about me, Dirk. I have every confidence that Captain Goody will appear to save the day. As for Lady Lightshow, strangely, she seems only to arrive when my friend Sam Sterling is in danger. I may need to do some additional investigation on that point now that I think of it. But as for me, being kidnapped by a deranged crime boss and his cybernetically enhanced 8-foot-tall enforcer is all in a day's work for a crack reporter such as myself.
That's so very brave of you, Sally. Tell me, are these criminals aware that Captain Goody has given you a necklace with a secret homing beacon he can use to detect you no matter where you might be?
What? Wait. What'd that lady say?
I'm not sure, Kelly, but I suspect if they're not aware yet, they're about to be.
Herogram for Boss McGillicuddy.
No good do-gooder is here. He's found us. Jig us up.
I'll take care of him, boss. Why, hello, Captain Goody.
Candy, it's like old times. It must be at least 3 months since I threw you into a prison.
Not this time, hero. Care to step outside?
Are you done?
Come on, Candy. Give him the old one, too.
I'm trying, boss, but he's not falling down. Ow!
Oh, did you hurt your hand there? So sorry about that.
All right, Candy. You just keep him out there. Don't worry. Sap like him would never hurt a skirt.
He might have a point. Candy, given how tall you are, I don't imagine you're afraid of heights.
I'm afraid of nothing.
Duly noted.
Hey, wait. Put me down. Put me down!
Listeners, Captain Goody has just thrown Candy No-Neck onto the roof of a nearby skyscraper, where she appears to have caught her jacket on one of the gargoyles. Owing to her overly prodigious musculature, she appears to be unable to reach around to free herself.
All right, you sturdy rat. You just stay right where he's at, see? One step towards me, and I fill this dame with more lead than a soldering iron.
Oh, dear. Boss McGillicuddy has grabbed me and is pointing a loaded Tommy gun at my head.
A Tommy gun?
He is something of a traditionalist, Kelly.
Surrender, boss.
Like fun? What we got here is what you might call a standoff, see? If you don't want your favorite dame messing up a hairdo with a bullet, you's just gonna let me go. See?
Don't do it, Captain. He's far too dangerous.
And you're far too important to me, Sally. All right, boss. I'll make you a deal. I'll fly you and Sally to a location far outside of Metrodelphia. Once we're there, you have my word that I won't do anything at all to stop you from making your getaway, as long as you let Sally go.
Captain Goody!
Shut your yap. I have your word on it, Captain. Yous won't try nothing funny?
You have my word on it, boss. I won't lay so much as a finger on you.
All right, Mr. Hero. Yous has got a deal.
All right, then. Let's get this over with.
Oh, my. Dirk, Kelly, can you still hear me?
You're coming in clearly, Sally. Where are you?
I'm not really sure, Dirk. Captain Goody has taken me and Boss McGillicuddy to what appears to be a small, Asian-style temple secluded in a forest.
All right, boss. Let Sally go.
Sure thing. I see what yous did here. Drop me off in the woods, thinking I'd never make it out. Well, I got news for yous, hero. I was a scout back in the day. This little walk in the woods ain't gonna stop me from getting back to civilization, where I'll come up with a buffo plan to make crime pay again. I'll be just Jim Dandy, thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank her.
Who?
Hi!
Ow!
Listeners, I don't believe it. Unless my keen reporter senses deceive me, the martial arts master Ninjasmine has just appeared, and, with a series of lightning-fast strikes, has rendered Boss McGillicuddy unconscious at her feet.
It is indeed I, Ninjasmine, Sally. This is my retreat, where I come to focus my chi. When I saw my friend Captain Goody, I knew there must be trouble.
Wait, Ninjasmine? That can't possibly be her.
It looks and sounds like her, Dirk. Miss, can you confirm that you are the genuine Ninjasmine?
It is indeed I, Ninjasmine, Sally.
Wait, did you hear...
We take you now to Pandora Park's press conference, already in progress.
Not only am I most definitely not Ninjasmine, nor any vigilante of any kind, I don't even know the first thing about throwing a punch. I furthermore do not understand why I am being asked to provide the whereabouts of Samara Irene, as though I had any idea where she might have gone to refocus her chi. Now, excuse me, my agent would like to inform me of something. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I've just been informed that Metrodelphia's top news station, KGDY, has just aired undeniable proof that I am not, in fact, Ninjasmine. I will leave you to check with them for the details, but I now consider this press conference over, and I trust these unfounded rumors will be put to an end.
And you heard it here first, listeners. Pandora Park is not Ninjasmine. Boss McGillicuddy has been captured, and our own Sally Simpson has been saved, once again, by Captain Goody.
Actually, there's quite a bit of research to be done on Ninjasmine.
Maybe, Dirk, but we're out of time right now.
Fine. Join my co-host Kelly Sunbeam next news hour as she investigates if Candy No-Neck will ever make it down off of that skyscraper.
Help!
For myself, I need to go visit my doctor about a sudden flare-up of my ulcer.
We all hope you're feeling better, Dirk. Until then, listeners, join us next time. And remember, if you're not wearing tights,
stay out of the fight.
Stay tuned for more.
You have been listening to KGDY Episode 5, produced by Seat of Our Pants Players, written and directed by Dan Wenzel. Dirk and the film announcer were Rick Tennant. Kelly was Brianna Kuby. Candy No-Neck and Shannon Stardust were Rebecca Scheimer. Pandora Park and Ninjasmine were Andy Gastingy. Chopper James and Richard Roberto were Andrew Dell. Boss McGillicuddy and the Broilinator were Adam Gastingy. The Countess of Clouds and Shannon's mom were Liz Music. Sally Simpson was Jill Wenzel, and Captain Goody and his alter ego were Dan Wenzel. Music and sound effects by www.freesfx.co.uk. News theme and Take a Chance by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. Thanks for listening, citizens. Stay tuned for more.